everybody was on the island from like 84, 85, all the way to 87, know that it was one dude on there from Brownsville that dudes respected that had mad reps. Son was putting in mad work, was letting his little gun go, was slicing stuff, and that was Tislam. Tislam from Brownsville. If anybody knew anybody from any borough, anybody was on that island in that C-74 or C-73, bro, when the adolescents was 16 to 21, they had one dude from Brownsville that had a big name on that island, son, that had a big rep, and his name was Tislam. Son was really from Howard Avenue, Howard and Dumont. They called him Johnny Jr. But son used to be with all of them. He used to be on 9-8 a lot with no knowledge and on Infant, all of them. Blessed Day used to be with Knowledge Infant, having all them dudes on 9-8. But son got it in. Son was a dude that really wasn't known in the streets like that. You feel what I'm saying? He got his rep on the island. Because, a lot of dudes was getting 4-building reps. So when son went to the island, son just became a beast. So he got his name on the island. So when he came home with a low name. And son I think he got hit by a car or 5 inches or something like that when he was young. Same thing like with Big Divine. And when he turned 18, he had got his lawsuit money. You feel what I'm saying? So when he got his lawsuit money, he went and got everybody like Knowledge and Infant, all of them. He bought everybody Honda scooters, gold teeth, and all of that stuff. Like, looked out for the whole little crew of 9-8. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Tiz. I don't know whatever happened to son, but son definitely had a super Rikers Island rep. And everybody was on there in them years say that they didn't know nothing about Tiz. Johnny Jr. Tislam, they wasn't there then. They can't tell me they was there, bro. They can't tell me that.
What building you talking about?
Adolescent.
The 4 building?
It's a 4 building, because at that time Adolescent was in C-74, and then they was also in the woman's house.
And the 6 building too they was in, right?
Yeah. That was for sentence adolescents. You go to C-76 and you be in beiges. Like the adults was in green, and sentence adolescents was in the beiges. That's the only way you be in C-76. You don't go in there. No adolescent gonna go in there for like pre-court, like pre-sentence.
So you said Tislam was fucking with Big Divine on the island?
Yeah, no, you from Big Divine block. You messing with Big Divine in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's his man from the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's his man they live on the same block. Tislam and Big Divine is actually from the same block. Right across the street, because Tiz is actually from Dumont, from Howard, between Dumont and Livonia. And what's the name? Divine is from Howard, between Dumont and Blake, or by the corner of Dumont. You know what I'm saying? And what's the name lived by the corner of Dumont, but on the next block. You feel me? On the next Howard. And that's where Divine originally from. And then when his mom moved from there, she wound up moving to Pickham Projects. You feel me? But son never really was an East New York dude. Even though his mom moved to Pickham Projects, he still was a Brown. He always, he moved there when his mom moved there, but he still was a Brownsville dude. He never hung out there. He stayed in the Ville. And son went and did that big. Me and son had clapped something because they had tried to say son had robbed the Future. You know what I'm saying? They tried to say that son had robbed the Future, had something to do with some equipment got stolen out the Future. Operation Future, which is a law school in Medina. Before it became a law school in Medina, it was called Operation Future. It was a club. And they tried to get some equipment got stolen out there, and Divine name came up in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, whoever the dude's supposed to put Divine name in it, he had lived on Amboy between, Amboy, relocation Amboy. Tyson block between Blake and Sutter. So me and son went over there. When me and son went over there, son had the 2.5 and I had the tray 8. I didn't even know dude, but son seen dude, and son dude was standing in the street, and me and son wound up clapping dude. You know what I'm saying? And both of us clapped dude, and son, I didn't know son did. Son, like around a week later, son and his family seen son on Picking Avenue. When they seen son on Picking Avenue, they tried to trap son off in the store, and the police was there and all of that. Son didn't have the hammer on him, and son wound up getting caught, and son wound up doing a bid or whatever. You know what I'm saying, over that joint. He wound up getting a 3 to 9 or something like that. Well, something on.
And son ain't mention you at all?
Nah, of course not. You know what I'm saying? Son came home, and when son came home, son had came home and got his lawsuit money from when he got hit by a car when he was young. My son had turned, I guess he turned 18 or 21 in prison or whatever. 18 probably, you know what I'm saying? His son came home and got his paper, and I was locked up, though. His son was out here. His son came home and wowed out, son. All you was hearing was his name. All it was like Two Gun Divine, Big Divine, Forward Divine. It was all his name was going through the whole Ville, son.
After he came home from his bed?
After he came home from his bed. You know what I'm saying? This was like all like through like 90, all like through the early to the late night, like early 90s.
Where he was hanging out at in the Ville, like back on his old block?
He used to be in the Garvey a lot, because his girl was in the Garvey. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got killed in the Garvey. You know what I'm saying? He used to be in the Garvey a lot. All them dudes that was in the Garvey, Little Pumpkin, Ski, and all of them was all his little mans. You know what I'm saying? But he used to be in the Garvey a lot. You know, but, you know, son was being in the Garvey, but son was out of control. Son had a lot of, who you wound up shooting? His son shot, he wound up to shoot dudes, man. I'm trying to think who he shot, man. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on with son. Or you was hearing, I was locked up and I was just hearing son's name. You feel me? I had talked to him a few times, but all I was hearing was son's name. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, back then you barely talked to dudes when they be out of town. You know, everything was collect calls and all of that. You call your family. You feel what I'm saying? Dudes in the street, dudes ain't writing letters to dudes up north and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? But son was in the streets, but son wound up getting killed. Stuff. It was just all type of different rumors about what happened with son. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of different rumors. But son had a lot of dudes shook in the Ville, son. Son was robbing a lot of dudes. You put the press too on a lot of dudes that was getting a little bit of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like down my way, he was. No, I ain't gonna front. Son
how old was son when he got killed?
Son could have been son. He was he had to be in his 20s. He had to be in his 20s because son. Let me see. I came home in 9/8. Son probably got killed. Probably like a 9/5 or 9/6. I know son got killed in a I know son got killed. Probably be like 9/4. I know I'm trying to think, was he dead when I'm trying to think of certain prisons I was in, and if someone was dead already. You know what I'm saying? And I heard someone was dead already. I can't remember. I was trying to figure out when son got killed. But I know by the time I came home, he was already dead, because I talked, you know, everybody like, yo, talk to his baby mom's brother. They was trying to say that it was just so much different rumors about the joint, man. It was just a whole bunch of different stories, man. You know, I never really got the truth about that, what happened.
Son was a tall nigga, a short nigga, like what?
Yeah, son was a tall dude. Son was tall. Son was tall. Son used to be back in the days. See, son, he wound up coming out the woodworks because people know son. They knew son for knowing how to do the beatbox. So son was mad nice with the beatbox, and son knew how to pop. Son was down with the pop-o-matic. Son was super nice. You know, he one of them tall, slim dudes. And son was super nice and popping. You know what I'm saying? Son was super nice. You know what I'm saying? In that popping stuff, he used to pop with the pop. Like, son was nice and popping. So he had a name in the Ville for knowing how to pop. You know what I'm saying? Boom, like that.
And this was like around what year? Like when he was pop-matic?
He's popping Maddox back in 83. You know what I'm saying? 80, 82, 83, 84, all of that. Before he went to Spofford and did his bid in at Spofford, because he had the DFY bid. I told you they robbed the dude. He wanted to go on the DFY. He went to because I remember Shabon went to Camp McCormick, and he went to Harlem Valley. Yeah. Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. As far as at the time dudes being guard body and stuff, how serious did the kid Devon, was he serious about degrees?
Devon was funny. He used to call himself, he used to say peace to the guards. He's like, yo, peace, my name is Original Bill Understanding from Athena, right? They be like, Original Bill Understanding. Like, that's your name? He's like, yeah. He said, well, my attribute have Bill Understand the letters. He's like, what's your attribute, God? He's like, my name is Father Divine, U-Bar, the original, forever show and prove, sunshine, eternal light, word is born, I'll be something like that. That's, I'm telling you his name, for real. But yo, listen.
Well, he had the mad crazy long attribute?
Yes, I swear, Divine was funny like that. Right? He said, my name was Father Divine, you bar, the original, forever show and prove, eternal light, word is born, I'll be Allah. Yeah, that was his name, something like that. Anybody didn't know me, he'd tell you that was his name. Father Divine, the original, show and prove, forever, eternal light, sunshine, all of them things. Because we used to mess with them, sunshine. So that was his man. That was my man, son. But he came home and son wilded out. He became a little name up in the Ville and all of that. But I was gone already. I was doing my bed. By the time I came home, son was dead. That happened with a lot of dudes. Like, they start doing their little thing. And, you know, by the time I came home, they was already dead. But they got their little shine on and stuff like that.